Don't lay down, Gary. Hey folks, Lester here, and we are working today with Gary. We've got him into the squeeze chute, and there's a video I made on that. It will play this afternoon on Longhorn Lester's channel. Gary's trying to lay down. We don't want that to happen. I'm going to actually have to go ahead and squeeze him in a little bit tighter to prevent him from laying down. Today, we're going to administer all kinds of stuff that he needs. You guys bear with me just for a second or so. This is the squeeze chute, and it's going to prevent him from moving around while we try to work. This is the area that I need right here. Gary, stop wiggling so much. This is the area we're going to work on right here. Guys, when you give antibiotics or other types of vaccinations or injections, there's a perfect spot that you want to go to on the neck area. You want to go right past the shoulder into the neck, about a hand span down from the top and a hand span up from the bottom. So this over here is your golden spot right through here. I wish Gary wasn't moving his head around so much. I don't want to squeeze him any tighter. This here does squeeze a couple of bars in more, but it's just going to put a lot of pressure on him. I'm trying to keep the pressure off. So allow me to set my camera down. What I've already done is got all of my injections ready to go. So I'm going to set my camera up, and you guys give me a second, and we'll try to video this best that we can. I'm actually trying to find a place to set my camera. I should have thought about that ahead of time. Getting Gary over here was not real easy, but we made it work. Y'all give me 1 second here. That's about the best angle we're going to get right there, friends. I'm sorry. I wish I was able to show you more. But let me go ahead and get this taken care of. All right. So first thing we're going to give him is the antibiotic. You guys know that the orals were making him sick in his stomach. He actually stopped eating because he could taste the residue of the penicillin. So what we're going to do is go ahead and go into his neck area, like I just told you. I'm going to let him finish urinating, and then we're going to walk up and try to make this happen as soon as possible. I don't want to keep him in the chute too long. I am going to keep him in the lot, however, though. So you guys wish me luck on this. This is not my thing. Jamie is a lot better at this, but she's working. Dr. Cochran says she might come out Saturday, but that's just an if, and we don't know if Gary has that long. So y'all, let me go ahead and take care of this over here. No, don't do that. So he's turned his neck at an angle where I can't get to it, and you don't want to get this in the wrong spot. See how he's turned his head at a weird angle? So I'm going to walk to the other side and see if I can do it easier from over there. You're probably saying, Lester, just get off the live and do the damn injection. Well, that's not how I roll. Now, the only problem is there's not really a place to set my camera over here. So you guys are going to be looking from a really weird perspective up at what we're doing here. Okay. Sorry about that horrible camera perspective. I don't even know how that must have looked. But the good news is the antibiotic is inside of him now, and we'll let it start to work its magic. We're going to also give him a shot of B12 just to kind of lift his spirits and make him want to dance and sing. We will do that on the exact same spot around the neck, but we're going to have to go to the different side. You don't want to have to do that same, you don't want to end up going on the same side. So I'm hoping that he will stay still for me for a minute. I think he is. Let's go ahead and set this camera back up where it was at. Gary? Yep. It's hard to find a spot here. Okay. All right, so we just gave Gary a shot of penicillin and a dose of B12, all according to the specs of his estimated weight and his condition. So we're gonna let Gary out of the squeeze chute now, and we're gonna keep him in the lot. I'm gonna tell you guys why in a few minutes. And then I'm gonna show you how this entire squeeze chute works. So give me a second to get everything out of the way. Gary's not gonna be happy. And if you wanna see the video on how I was able to get him into the squeeze chute, I'll play that this afternoon on the Longhorn Lester channel on YouTube. We're still trying to grow that channel to the right size to make it a legitimate channel. Scoot over, little sweet girl. Y'all give me 1 second. I'm gonna get everything out of the way before I let Gary out. And like I said, we're gonna keep him in the lot, but I want my side-by-side out of here. Y'all say hi to Christmas. She's Daddy's little helper today. I've had a lot of helpers today. Maggie, oh God, Trixie, did I call her Maggie? Oh, looky here, Stella. Lots of great helpers, y'all. All right, let's go. Okay, we're gonna close this gate here. I don't like this selfie mode. Let me turn the camera around. All right, so you can kind of see what we got going. This is a lot area. Now, if you watched the Longhorn Lester video this morning on Facebook, you saw where I discovered all of this and did a lot of cleanup to make all of this able to be workable. It is now a really neat contraption that's been here for a while, and it was covered up in so much junk that I didn't even realize it. Gary, give me 1 second. Come on out of there. Come on out of there, buddy. It's the type of squeeze chute. You can come out of there now. You're not leaving the lot, but you can come out. He's like, whoa, I kind of liked it in there. It gave me a lot of support. Look out, little girl. You might want to be careful, sweetie. You know what I should have done was sprayed that while I had them. We do not want to scrape it. A lot of people are saying scrape it and clean it. We've been told no. If it's already healed up, where you got skin over it, we're gonna wait on that for a bit. Now, like I said, Dr. Cochran's gonna try to come out Saturday morning, first thing before the weather hits. We got bad weather coming. Oh boy, he's mad at me. But listen, what I'm gonna do is bring his hay over here. I'll bring his water trough and his feed trough, put all of that inside this small lot area. I'm gonna clean this junk over here out of here. This is all just old stuff from before. I'm gonna clean all that mess out of here, and then I'm going to go ahead and build him a small shelter here in the lot. And he's not gonna leave this area. I'm not letting him leave this area. You're gonna say, Lester, he needs grass. No, guys, he's just laying around. He doesn't need grass now, he needs to live. And right now, he's given up his will to live. If you could have saw him this morning, you would understand what I'm talking about. He is, he's not one, and that happens with animals. They will sometimes give up their will to live. And he's like tired. He's done, he's tired, and I'm like, I'm not letting you quit, Gary. There's too many people who love on you. You're not gonna quit on us. So I'm gonna build him a small shelter inside of here. So when we do have weather that's gonna hit on Saturday, he will be able to be protected from that weather. He will have his roll of hay. He will have his grains. We'll even bring green hay if he wants some green stuff. But the lot area has been cleaned up very nicely. Got all the stuff pulled out of here. Everything's been oiled down where it all works great now. I wish I was able to have gone live when I moved him into this, but I wasn't able to. You will have to wait for that on the video, which my plan is to go build that video shortly and have it ready to play this afternoon while everything is still fresh in our mind. Gary's upset with me, y'all. He's very, very upset. I had to get him up out of his spot, walk him all the way over here, put him into a squeeze chute, and then give him those injections. Now, not only is Gary very upset with me, but so many people on the internet are upset with me. Guys, I'm going to say something, and I don't mean to hurt your feelings, but more than likely, there's no way you're going to be able to leave this live without having your feelings hurt, that you don't get it. Many of you just don't get it. And I'm not trying to be rude. I'm not trying to call you ignorant or dumb or anything like that. But I don't think that you get the way it works out here in the country, especially in a poor county like this one over here is. I'm pretty sure that where a lot of you folks live, you have vet clinics and emergency nighttime 24-hour clinics and all sorts of stuff. You may even have some large animal vets if you live in a place that's populated with lots of farms and things. But we don't have that here. I'm going to say it again. We do not have that here. Jamie has said repeatedly that if we need a large vet immediately, our only hope is to load him up and drive him 3 to 3.5 hours all the way to Texas A&M. And that's where they have large vets. If you don't have a large vet who can come to your property, you have to load him up and take him in. And then large vets only work on certain days. They have their regular office hours, usually for their dogs and cats, that's where their money's at. And then they'll devote one afternoon or one day to your large animals, your horses, your cows, your large animals. And then if you want to have a large animal vet come to you, then you really are going to go on a wait. Then you really are going to have to go onto a wait. So for as many people who are screaming and shouting at me through your phones and through your computers yesterday on my live, I don't think you understand. I'm so sorry you don't get it. But I'm not trying to put you down. I'm just trying to let you know that it's a little bit different here than it is where you live. And I wish it were easier. And I'm going to say this, money is not an issue. It's not that we're trying to save money. We will spend whatever we have to spend to help this little fella live. We'll exhaust any resource to help this little fella live, as we would any of our babies. But as of right now, what we're looking at is Saturday for the first chance to get a vet visit here. And so we could not wait until Saturday. I did not think, and I think a lot of you guys who watched the video realize that we may not have until Saturday. So I was able to get what I needed for him. I was able to do it myself just now on camera. You all saw that. I'm blessed that we have the facilities here. What a treasure this over here is. And eventually we can get all of our animals inside here for their vaccinations and for whatever else they need. We have a really neat thing right here. And this is just beautiful. God really blessed us with this property. And as much work as it does need, there are some things that are here that just need to be cleaned up and oiled up, and we put them to use today. So I'm going to go ahead and let you go. Did not want to hold you up, but what a amazing contraption. If you want to know more about this, I played that video this morning on Longhorn Lester channel. And then if you want to watch me actually put it to use, you'll watch that this afternoon on Longhorn Lester YouTube channel. So there's a whole lot going on, y'all. And this over here has made our lives so much easier. This over here costs about $9,000 new. So what an amazing find to have here on this property. Already here. And just like the RV and just like so many other things, the container, the feed troughs, the guy just wanted out. He was done. He was done, y'all. And when you get to a certain age and you're just done, then you know what? I'm done. So we got blessed to have acquired some really neat stuff, and you guys just now saw it being put to use. He wants out, and I'm not letting him go. I'm not going to let him go because we're going to have to get him back up in here again and at some point. And if you don't know how hard it was to get him over here, but we hope that the B12 will give him a little boost. The antibiotic will help a little bit. And right now he's throwing his head around because he's mad. He's throwing his head around because he's mad. I'm going to take my purple spray and go ahead and douse. Look at him. Well, that means he got a little bit of life left in him right there, y'all. That gives me hope to know that he still has some life left in him if he's going to be acting like that. I see you, boy. I see you. But thank y'all for watching. And what we're going to do is get a couple of things done today. I'm going to get that little structure built, get some stuff cleaned up. And we will come back this afternoon. I promise you, we'll come back this afternoon, this evening, around feed time, and show y'all how everything has progressed. If I don't get the metal on top of the structure today, and I probably won't, then I'll put that up tomorrow. But I'll get my post in the ground, and I will get it framed in. I'm doing that here in the next few minutes. All right, thank y'all for watching. We love you so much. Thank you for loving him and supporting him. And yeah, with that, we will let you guys go. Y'all have a wonderful day, and we'll catch you later this afternoon.